All right, everyone, we are back with some more Rome 2, and I'm going to have to march north. I am figuring that out as we speak. We're going to have to march north, which means we're probably going to hold out in Cerebrum there. This army will probably march down there. Uh, can't really move out of there as well. That's going up. Can't really allow the minor settlements to fall. Well, I can actually. I probably will. Let those fall. Hold on to that settlement. That'll be kind of like the outpost to strike out from. Maybe send just one army up. I'd probably get away with that. How many armies do I have? Full armies. 1, 2.
Ready for orders.
That one's coming around. If that's the case, I could probably get this one.
Set up the watch. Victory!
Yeah, I need to do that.
Ready for battle.
Then get that one over. No, this one holds out here.
Commander.
Have to be this army that moves out. Yep, I figured they were gonna do that. Such a pain, like they won't confront a fight, they'll just take the settlement and force me to fucking respend the money because they magically have the money to respect their boys. Alright. Fuck, do I actually lose this settlement? I might. Oh, no, he pulled back. That was a mistake. Dude, how... This is such a pain. This is why what's annoying about these campaigns is because they'll just run on the back cap. All day, every day. First off, take that settlement.
We hunger for battle.
I'm gonna have to.
We hunger for battle. Commander. Let them cower before Rome. Besieging the settlement.
I swear, if I have to rebuild fucking Cenobum with new buildings, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Ready for battle. Let them cower before
I can't afford it.
Ready for battle.
Of course, the motherfucker's out of range.
You have further orders? Laying an ambush.
Let's try that. Like,
At your command.
such a pain because get ready, watch. They're gonna back up either there or there. Fuck, there's 12 in that settlement,
We hunger.
and I don't think even on a force march will I. No, I can't reach that settlement even on a force march. So you will just have to hold out there, and they're gonna back cap one of these two settlements. Tradition. Who gets the tradition? Legio Gaesia. Let's get movement range. Yep, there they go. There they go. Look at that. A back cap. Who could have magically guessed? God. The fact that they can send so many armies. Yep, there you go. Go fuck yourself. No.
Is that all?
You're saying I didn't kill. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, and there we go. This is what I talk about. Look how many fucking armies they have. Oh my god. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You say they win this. You say they win this? Oh, you're on fucking crack. You're on absolute fucking crack if you say you win that.
Commander.
And by the way, if I cannot reach this army, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Okay. Execute all of them. No survivors. No one gets to live. I don't give a shit. Not a single person lives. Alright. This back cap.
To the settlement. Commander.
Go fuck yourself.
Wah! Yeah! At your command. Commander, to your duties, men. At your command. We hunger for battle.
See, look at this. They're able to get off of the coast and actually attack me one turn. And I can't leave in one turn to the coast. Like, that is actually horseshit.
Hard on the oars, you men.
I didn't actually mean to do that. There we go. I need to heal for at least another turn. I'm going to have to create more of an army.
At your command.
And I'm going to have to fight this one, because for some magic reason they say all these legionnaires do not beat that army. They are on some real crack. So, I'm going to prove it. I'm going to slaughter this army that they say I lose to. And one will just continue. Oh, I even have a river. I'll be back in a second.
Yes, Commander. We men are a sword of divine retribution. We are the instruments of the gods, and we fight today with their blessings. No matter how many enemies come, we will kill them all.
A red sun, of course, showing the might of Rome. Even the sun bows to us. Uh, as this is going on, of course, we have our secondary army coming in, that garrison. Basically going to make up the other half of our legionnaires and a few disposable troops. The enemy forms into position as well. The Oathsworn are the only thing I'm worried about, and even then, I like how they tried to tell me that I can't win this fight, but I definitely can. This is going to be a very simple victory, in my opinion. Fierce Swords are going to do very well off the charge, and they are going to hurt. But basically, they do not have the numbers to sustain their line. All those Celtic warriors and Levy Freemen. Anywhere that there isn't an Oathsworn or a Fierce Sword, they're going to lose. They're going to lose handedly. On my side, as you can see, forming up there, and I'm going for a long sweep on the Legionnaires initially. That's going to change in a second once I get back into position. Basically, the big thing is the Vigiles are going to be positioned a little further up to hold up portions of the enemy. And these Levy Freemen are going to actually function on the flanks to cover for that cavalry and to just aid as part of a mercenary force. That Celtic warrior will also be holding the flank as well. Opposite of my Caesar army, my Legionnaires will hold the center. Well, pretty much the main line, and then I'll have some of the secondary units onto the center or onto the flanks. Don't mind those plebs. They're my secret weapon. But as you can see, the repositioning of the units are starting to go. The skirmishers are going to basically sit back initially, and we'll decide what to do with them later. Probably send them at the units that are holding up, being held up by the Vigiles, and then see if I can get a good angle on anything else. But as you can kind of see the repositioning. Plebs holding that far corner. And the Celtics taking that next part of the flank. They're going to get run over, but hey. They're only Celts, so who cares about them? As always, square formation. Get that extra morale so they just last a little bit longer and can act as a better little handicap. The infantry did get moved into position properly. Levies are going to sit right there initially. That's Noble Horse, or Mercenary Noble Horse, and regular Noble Horse as well. Slingers are going to be able to start firing. First getting into those Oathsworn. Already starting to cut down a bit of their number. I love Balearics. Just too expensive to bring in a lot of multiplayer battles. So you can do to help doing real damage. And already got a chevron up. As such, they're going to move back behind the infantry line now. As you can see, one of the Oathsworn taking into the Vigiles, and javelins firing. Cavalry, of course, got here, so I just yeeted the Levy Freemen in. And these Legionnaires are going to try to hold back these levies. As you can see, immediate fire right into the flank. They are levies and Celtics. They're not the greatest targets, but hey. Here they're actually saying they're losing because of the massive Fierce Swords, but that won't be for long. The Vigiles here are done, but they did force them to use their what do you call it? Their headhunt, and now Balearics are hitting them. Celtics do break. But the Levy Freemen have 21 kills. Like, they're actually doing a number on these guys here. Got another kill out. Basically just chasing these guys. General making their way in now, trying to do some damage. Most one kind of getting torn down there. On this flank, the plebs are indeed breaking after 3 kills. Vigilas finally break, and Legionnaires are now in. Legionnaires are now in. Levies versus Nakeds. Nakeds, though, are already exhausted, so we'll see how that goes. Baleric's now firing right into these Gallic Hunters. The number dropping real fast, as you can see. But Oathsworns are making their way across here. And actually about to put themselves in a very interesting position. They are going to be able to flank those Legionnaires. However, rapid reload. That Oathsworn's going to start dying real fast. On this flank, of course, the Levies are losing the fight, but the Legionnaires are going to be winning this fight for it. Eventually support them. A lot of breaking units here, as you can see. Basically, this corner is getting ready to start shattering, and then it's going to be a sweep. In the center, my general has made his way to the front. Nobles in again. Still firing at that Oathsworn. What's really annoying is just a singular Oathsworn, or 3 Oathsworn have made it over here. 2 Oathsworn. They actually managed to kill. Worst part is they're actually killing my boys. That's the last 2 down. Back to firing. Those Oathsworn are dead. General going to get in against the Noble Horse. Then with this, continue this round. The skirmishers got a few more volleys out there at the 98 kills. And they're going to charge in. Probably finish off these guys with the flank. $100. Yep, and those units are breaking. Of course, here they're now targeting the ranged. Number still dropping. That one goes first, then that one. So most of this is shattering. The general is the last one left. Fighting back those Celtics that came back. As such, just a full yeet on in. And we're going for victory. Going for broke. And victory. So, guys, Auxilia, just looking at the main force, 140 on the general himself, 140 on those legionnaires, 105, 156, 208. Then Baleric's 161, 178. Oathsworn, 135. Mercenary Noble, 123. 96, really close naked speeders. But that's about it. Let's get back to the campaign map and continue on. What did I say? Look at that slaughter. I execute them all. Now, my men are hurting. Yeah, it is for sure. I got 3 of those. Upgrade. No, they're good auxiliaries, so as such, I'm gonna have to start getting some more legionnaires in that army. Then I'll be good.
At your command.
Just fucking abandon the northern parts. You're better to just hold in Condate. This army's gonna have to build up as well. Gotta get a proper army in there as well. Fuck off. Oh, I somehow won. I don't know how I won. But I'll probably try to just beat them back as much. How did I even win? I'll have to see. Well, I somehow won. Alright, how did I actually win? What's the actual? 28 by direct ownership, completely control the following regions, and maintain 80 units in total. Okay. I guess that does make sense. I have the majority of France there. I mean, I guess I just push out is really what it want me to do. So take out these guys. Assuming they're gonna say I lose that. No, they actually say I win. Oh, because that's all Levy Freeman, yeah.
Retreat!
I can do that in a second. No. I have one. I'm going to knock it just down to Nervii. Let's see if I can actually... Hey, Belgrade.
Are you brave or fool?
You're a fucking retard.
I cannot.
Alright.
We hunger for battle. I want hourly patrol.
Well, I can just take there and then move on out and actually push out. I mean, I'm going to continue the campaign. Not for much longer, but I will retake some of these territories.
Ready for battle.
And I think at the very least I deserve to fight this one. Let's get it a second big battle of just chaff and see how we do. With that, we will be throwing up, I guess, the next campaign. What do we want? to run next, which it will be fantasy, as this one was historical. So, I shall be back into the battle. Another red sky.
When this battle is done, the name Roman will be a byword for valor. Oh, I will call myself a Vestal and retire to the temple. Now, let us take this place.
Perfect speech for him to be the icon of valor, Julius, as the red sky burns bright, showing Rome, and he's got no army near him whatsoever. I definitely didn't forget to move him up at all. Well, the rest of the army is up and running. Artillery already firing on in. Running a bit of a number on these Chosens, because they are, to be honest, the only threat I really see in this initial army. Rest is going to die. They even have the Great Celtic Tribesmen. Weaker than Levy Freeman and more expensive. Mercenary Galaxy, yeah, just tearing into these forces here. Oh, I don't actually remember how to get the UI back. Well, I guess we can't see the units. Oh wait, no, we normally can't. Gosh, I'm losing my mind. This is a replay. How are these looking? Yeah. Getting a decent amount of kills. They are a bit loose, so it's not going to be the best. I mean, already at 70. But basically, my common Caesar strategy, mercenaries in the middle to take the brunt of this. There is a single legionnaire there to help. Then the legionnaires on the flank are going to just sweep and crush through the center. And of course, the heaviest casualties are going to be felt by the mercenary troops. But who cares about them? They're mercenary troops. Legionary cavalry getting ready to take that flank. Forces are positioned. Mercenary shorters doing what they can. I'm going to stop the fire as they're starting to get in. Legionary cavalry are going to basically be running the flanks, forcing these units back. Going to run them away now. Now that they're forced to defend, I can actually get some forces there. Legionary cavalry getting in first. Breaking that side, and then getting ready to go in this side. Fully shatter. Legionnaires now going in as well. Legionnaires helping break this flank. With the mercenaries starting to push in along the main front line here. And it's going to allow my legionary cavalry actually to just break through into the mass of skirmishers. Yeah, with them broken, we're now actually going to get right into the rear and shatter behind these guys. And as the main front shatters, Noble Horse coming on in. Legionary Cavalry going for the flank, but actually getting stopped up on the units. So the first one to charge in actually hits them in the front. Not the best for us. Legionary Cavalry taking that flank around. This one is now free, so I'll actually move him up. What's more important is clearing up the infantry fight. Then I can kind of run away with my Legionary Cavalry if need be. But we are winning this fight. Though I say we're winning, we're not actually winning. We're just killing another unit. Gosh, some of the morale on these units, 102 morale. Now the cavalry will pull out. No need to stay in that fight any longer. And they are starting to kill some of this noble cav. Legionary cavalry getting across, just trying to deal as much damage as possible. Around, looks like we got some more skirmishers and some slingers coming up. Spear nobles look like they're holding out in the fort. Back into some more skirmishers. I'm gonna get ready into more skirmishers. But I'm gonna hit the noble horse one more time. Down to 57. Of course, the Legionnaire are making the front line. I'm going to leave the mercenaries back because I don't expect them to do too well. And I'd rather trust my army to non-mercenaries. Cavalry breaking off for a second to just run these guys down. Noble horse almost dead. It pretty much broke them. They're gonna die and come back. Oh no, they're gonna shatter. With those broken, I can now charge the other guys. Ooh. Nice javelin volley. They're going to shatter. That's broken. Get ready to move up. Same with them. And cavalry into position. Cavalry actually getting in. First unit, of course, there. One of the legionary cavalry down to 29 men. Definitely taking far more of the brunt of the damage. The other one at 68, but this will just crush these guys here. As the Celtic tribesmen move slowly up, same with this last chosen sword, and the spear noble hides in the walls. We're going to be able to crush these forces. Don't mind Caesar all the way back there still. Going to pull back and recharge in. And basically run them down.
Right forwards! Engage! Advance!
Celtic skirmishers coming back, so we'll just run them down again. Yep, they don't get any reprieve. So they now are about to shatter. As these troops are now in their flank and about to crush them. And all the forces are now shattering. Don't even have fear effects on these guys. They're just army losses are hitting them. So they'll break and come back. I'm gonna stay out of range of those towers. Basically crush what I can. And the legionnaires are now gonna move in and finish off the fight. Legionnaires on the fast march up. Once they're there, they're going to make a few breaches in the walls, rush through, and crush them. I'm going to send the Legionnaire cavalry around so I can kind of hit these routing troops so they don't come back. Don't want them to start feeling cocky now that the enemy are away. No, only one of them doesn't have super amazing kills. Yep, one of them did come back, as you can see. The Chosen came back.
Advance and speed! Advance!
But begin the charge. They are going to take volley fire, and this weaker one is going to take most of it. And as I said, the first one is going through. Should have burned the other one as well, to be perfectly honest. I was also testing to see if they burn further. Cavalry in the back is just crushing. They got 2 of them out of the way. Now there's 3 left. 2 of which have come back. But those are now going to burn. Funnily enough, the fire doesn't spread. Which, as you know, is very similar to fire. It does not like to spread once it starts, for sure. That's why I said I should probably have destroyed both, and maybe it's over there as well. I'm just going to take these settlements. Or I'm just going to take the towers. Most of the force going into there. First of them getting into the spear nobles. And now breaking into the enemy. Yep, spear nobles trying to do what they can. This one going to hold down that fort. Let's get ready. In position. I don't think any can volley left. Nope. Charge. Spear nobles in the flank. Getting ready to go behind. Those are going for that corner. Going in with the cavalry, of course, here. They broke anyways. Getting the rear charge, or the flank charge, and then the rear charge. And the enemy routs, and I conquer my final city. Legatus somehow got 69 kills, killing routing troops. Nice. Caesar showing us the glory of Rome with the nice 69. Legionnaires, 337 kills, 246, 163, 288, 171, 421, 511, 312, 194. Legionnaires, then 511, 312 for the Legionnaire Cavalry, 194, 206 for the Ballista and the Onager and the Ballista. One of my mercenary, or 2 of my Gallics getting 111 and 104. They're actually Gallics, interesting. And of course, my skirmishers not doing much. Their side did not do much at all either. I crushed them very thoroughly. I think, where's the highest? 45 kills. But with that, of course, let's get back to the campaign, run an outro, and see what campaign we do next. Bye for now. Well, would you look at that? I won. I slaughtered them to pieces. As such, take the settlement. Aggressive. In the face. Slaughter them. You know what? I believe that his city deserves to be burned to the ground. No. There we go. With that, we have a solid amount of France. I think I will be ending it here. There's those guys up there. I'm trying to think. Is it about here? Where's the river? That's the Netherlands, of course. Or that's the Low Countries, I should say. I don't depict the river well. There should be a pretty decent river, so this is it right here. Which would make, yeah. I have the Paris region then. But with that, I believe that is a fitting end. We are well on our way of conquering basically the whole thing. I don't want to do a full conquest because this is a pain in my ass, and Nervii are shitting out armies that I have to constantly fight, which I don't want to deal with. Then Britain is being a pain in my butt as well. Can I actually take out these guys this turn? No, I can't. So as such, I'll give it one final turn. Ooh. Gaius Julius Caesar has a
We hunger for battle.
little bit of something. Something, something. Let's get that all the way up. I'm going to give one more turn and see if any interesting fights come about. No. Yeah, they fucked off. So yeah, it is winter again. I would just be retaking territory. As such here, I would move back up north.
At your command.
This would push for that. Basically, I push for these settlements, take those, and try to win. That is a hell of a... but it's not a good garrison. Okay. I just wouldn't want to have to siege it. Basically, what I would do if I wanted to continue playing was actually just abandon the north a bit, push in here, conquer around and back this way, and then push for Great Britain, kind of surround and isolate the British forces while finishing off the French. It's pretty simple at this point. Basically a thrust down this region here. Of course, this force
Ready for orders.
would try to make it.
At once.
Like this, and then I would fortify.
Defenses.
And then we would push into there, take that, and then move up with these guys while moving across this way, cutting up and in. But with that, we are done. I hope you enjoyed our conquest of France. Averny is dealt with. Most of the tribes are dead, and we just have to purse Nervii back across the river and conquer London. Or conquer southern England, which went historically well for Caesar, as you know. But with that, we shall end it. Bye for now.